Hey, what's up, guys? I am back. So, if you watched the last one, I had my first losing session using the roulette calculator step system in conjunction with the area key. So, I am back doing another session. That's what the stop loss is there for. I lost 95, and that was worst case scenario. I didn't even get a win. I had 4 back-to-back losses. But I'm back, and I've been looking at this table, Russian roulette, lots of 1s and 2s. So, I'm going to go straight back on that table, and I'm going to see if I can start building this balance back up again. So it is on a depth of 1, so I am going to set that to 9. I'm going to go straight on number 29. Okay, so I've just got time. So I want to be betting on a depth of 1 and 2 for this particular session. Okay, I just had time to put the bet on. Can't hear any volume from it, but let's see. Okay, that went to 20, so we got the win there. So I'm going to put a W in there, and we're going to step across. And now what I'm going to do, because that went to a depth of 1, and now it's gone back to 0, I'm going to wait for it to go to a depth of 1 again, because that's what the pattern's showing me. So I could be betting, waiting for it to go to a depth of 1. If that wins, I get the win like I just did. Or if it goes to a depth of 2, I'm doing a single bet progression. So let's see. We'll turn the volume up slightly. It's quite quiet on here for some reason. That's gone to 11. So yeah, you can see it's very close to the highlighted section, but that has put that to a depth of 1 again. So that's where I'm going to place my bet. I'm going to go on number 11. I'm doing a single unit again. And if you are new to this, make sure you check out the area key getting started guide, the step system getting started guide, and also there is a full dealer tracking course. And that's all linked in the description and in the comments below. Oh, we got rim spin. We hate those rim spins. So that's 12. That is a loss. So I'm going to put an L there. We're going to step down and do 2 units per number. And that is going on number 12. So we're going to go 1, 2. So this is she's on a depth of 2. Now you can see she's had 2 instances where she's gone to a depth of 2. So I'm not too phased at the moment. But if she does go to a depth of 3, I will stop and watch what she's doing. Absolutely beautiful. 12 back to number 12. So that's given me the win there. So I'm 16 in profit. And I'm going to return back to 1 unit per number, but I'm going to wait for that to go back to a depth of 1. Okay. So you'll see when this updates, that depth of 2 there will get transferred down into this depth of wins chart. Now, while we're waiting for that to go to a depth of 1, I'll just explain the step system briefly. If we get a win, we step across to the right and up if we can. If we get a loss, we always step down. Now the unit increases by 1 on every step. Okay, so if you're stepping down, you increase by 1 unit. If you step up, you decrease by 1 unit. Where's that one gone to? That has gone to 14. So that's back on the highlighted section again. So that's going to remain at 0. So I'm going to carry on waiting until that goes to a depth of 1 again. So you can see here. Lots of 1s, the occasional 2, and some 0s in there as well. So I'm waiting for the dealer to go to a depth of 1, and that puts the odds slightly in my favour, because most times that she's gone to a depth of 1, the highlighted section has come out. Occasionally it's gone to a depth of 2, and that's simply a single bet progression. In this case it's gone to number 13, so that's now put this to a depth of 1. So I will be returning to 1 unit per number, and we're going to place that on number 13 itself. You can see here she's currently on a depth of 1 again. Now if all of this doesn't make sense, as I mentioned earlier, make sure you check out the area key getting started guide, and that fully explains exactly what's going on here. So where's it going to go? Number 36, so that is a win. So I'll put a W here. So I got the win here, so I step up to the right. We got a win. and my target was 25 euros. I took 24.50, so I'm going to call that a successful session. So we got a win, loss, win, win. Okay, so that's what I say. You have your targets. Stick to your targets, or if you get very close, like I'm not going to start betting again just to make 50p, okay, or 50 cents. And you saw in my last session, I actually went to a depth of 4. It's a very different session. I went loss, 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 loss. It looked very manipulated. If you haven't seen that episode, make sure you go back and watch it. But the losses do happen. But I know I'm going to get far more winning sessions than losing sessions. So if I get a loss, I don't get pissed off about it. I don't start going on tilt and increasing my bets to try and win the money, because I know I'm going to get a lot more. And it's all about, like I mentioned in the sort of first video, you get a winning session, winning session, winning session, winning session, winning session. Oh, you got a losing session. I had over 20 winning sessions before I got my first losing session, and and it just so happened to be the time that I'm telling people on YouTube that don't believe that I don't get any losing sessions. So I believe that they cursed me for that particular session. So anyway, that is the session there, 24.50. That has put my balance back up to 169.77. Okay, so I'll come back later and I'll do another session. And all I need to do is get 3 or 4 winning sessions to 1 losing session, and I will always be climbing. And as I mentioned, I've had over 20 winning sessions. So look at the stats here. We had 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 2, 1, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, and she's currently on 0. So and that's just gone to 20. So yeah, that's going to be another 0 thrown in there. So very nice, consistent dealer. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the session. I'll see you on the next one. Take care and bet smart.
Subscribe now.